Woman leaves back door open during storm. Finds 3 deer huddled in her living room. The odds of seeing a deer are pretty high if you live close to a forest. Just in my own neighborhood the other day, I saw one roaming around in my neighbor's backyard. A lot of people find deer to be a nuisance, claiming that the animals ruin their backyards by stomping on their plants and eating their grass and flowers. Having said that, I think this story might melt even the coldest of hearts and could potentially make all angry backyard owners rethink their perceptions of deer. Anyone who's watched the movie Bambi knows how adorable a baby deer can be. But what if you were to encounter 3 of them? Well, that's exactly what happened to one woman after accidentally leaving her back door open during a storm. The woman, who calls herself Amscully on the online community Imgur, decided to share her adorable story with the internet. She'd left her back door open while preparing her house for a terrible storm that was on its way. When the storm hit, she went out for a minute to take a peek and see if the orphaned white-tailed baby deer that she usually looks after were around, but they were nowhere to be found. As she would soon discover, they were closer than she had imagined. Animals are known for having a sixth sense when it comes to sensing when a storm or natural disaster is on its way. Animals have much better hunches than humans, according to AccuWeather. They have the ability to sense changes in air pressure and/or pick up sound frequencies that humans just can't hear. This is why you see some dogs, elephants, horses, and birds behave strangely just before a storm or another weather catastrophe is about to happen. These little fawns were no exception. When Amscully went back inside, she was stunned. Somehow, these 3 little cuties had made their way into her house without her even noticing. Her back door was half open, which meant they saw an opportunity to seek protection indoors. How smart is that? I raise orphaned wildlife. Recently, the back door was open as a storm was coming. The deer were nowhere to be found, Amscully explains. I went inside, was heading to the front door, only to see them next to an end table in the living room. Told them they could sleep in the house for the night because it was going to be nasty. It's clearly distressing for any pet owner or animal mom to not know where their babies are when it's horrible out. But luckily, these little ones knew exactly what they had to do. A happy ending to a scary situation. And the animals didn't hold back in showing their gratitude, as you can see in this picture here. Whether you're a deer lover or not, I find it hard to imagine anyone would disagree with Amscully when she writes, "How could you ever say no to a face like this?